Hi everyone, and welcome to the Mighty Ginkgo tutorials. My name is Zero, and I'll be your instructor today. I guess it's not really a lesson, but more or less a special segment called Zero Answers Questions. And today's question comes from pretty much everybody who watches this channel and watch the Secrets of Darkstorm tutorial. The question is, can we extract bento? Yes. Even though Darkstorm doesn't see it properly? Yes. And that's it for this segment. Hope you guys had learned a lot. If you have any more questions, please feel free to put them in the the comments below, and I'll get right to them as soon as I see them and make another video. Thanks for your time and have fun. Okay, no, really, seriously. I'll actually answer this question because it is a question that I get asked quite often, and the more I explain it, the more confused people get, and I guess it's about time. Um, I should do something like a proper video. So let's start with the basics. The question is, can you extract bento from Second Life? Answer to that is yes. You can extract bento animations and mesh from Second Life. The second question is, even though Darkstorm doesn't see it properly, and yeah, you can. Even though the data doesn't render out properly in the viewer, the data is still there and can be extracted. How, however, like we did with the rigged mesh, it requires. Ooh, goodness, sorry. It requires us to go through a secondary program, and that second program is Meshes SL. It was made by Gina from our cousins at King Goon, and she's amazing for making it. The problem is, hang on, I'm in a sandbox for this because I don't have any bento heads and stuff, so I found somebody with it. So let me just mute this real quick and try to do this as quickly as I can to get out of here. It's dangerous people in Bug Island. Okay, so like I was saying, the problem is it's the same program we use to extract regular rigged mesh items from Second Life. The program we're going to use to extract bento mesh is the same one but updated, because the previous version was kind of like a hit and miss, whereas this one is a 100% hit. There is a problem with it though, and this is why I haven't made a video on how to extract it lately. Because even though you can extract the mesh from Second Life, the bento mesh from Second Life, you can't view it in Blender or pretty much any 3D program. By that I mean, like, if let's say we took this guy's body or something, his head, and we extracted it out. It's a bento head. We extracted his bento head, and we run it through meshes, and we extract the DAV file from it, and we load that DAV file into Blender. When we load it into Blender, it'll come in, but it won't have any vertex groups whatsoever. It won't have any vertex groups whatsoever, and the skeleton is pretty much non-existent, like really not working at all. And you can't study the weights on it like we did for like in the previous stuff when we just did the rigged mesh stuff. So that's there. But when we go to import the same DAV file into Second Life, it'll come in perfectly. It'll have all the weighting. It'll be perfectly rigged. You can just make a copy of it, because that's pretty much what it was. It's made for extracting and importing back in. In fact, when you look at the manual for meshes, when they tell you about that, I had one that was already there. Somebody had already brought this up to the developer, and this was her response. When a mesh is imported in Second Life, some information is simplified. For example, positions, normals, text chord are all recalculated in order to have the same number of vectors. Vertices are...
Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedo?
Okay. Vertices are accordingly also recalculated. I construct the mesh from the data derived from the VSS and therefore recalculate it by Second Life. The file day I get is compatible with Second Life, but often has compatibility issues with Avastar and Blender. Nothing is impossible. It is theoretically possible to reconstruct the missing data, but is it worth it? Personally, I say yes, because I think that's like a great way to study and to be able to, do the thing. Like, study and make stuff off of it, make templates, make dev kits, all that jazz. I think that's totally worth it. But some people don't think that's worth it. It's more important for them to extract and make backups and copies and then post it in there. So that's why I haven't really done a video on it, because you lose all that important data, and I didn't see it really as an educational thing like I try to stick with this stuff for. It's more or less just backing it up and putting it on there. So it works exactly the same as, your as the rigged mesh one. You just use the updated version, which will be below, I guess. As far as bento animations, that's pretty much the same process. What's it called? Darkstorm can't see the bento animations. Like, for example, if I had a bento tail and my tail was wagging, it wouldn't see the tail wag, but it will see that was being played, and then you can extract it from that person, like we showed you in the how to rip animations tutorial. You could just do the same thing. Just make sure you have, what is it called? You just click the animation that's playing, and then the person will be like they're standing still, but you'll extract it. And it can only extract in a .anim format, like .anim or animation format, and import it back in that way. You can't extract it in BVH. If you do, then Darkstorm will crash. So that's pretty much it for can you extract bento. Yes, you can. So I hope that helped, and why I haven't done a video on extracting bento, because it's pretty much the same thing, just use the same program. You can't learn anything from it, but at least you can back it up, I guess. So hopefully there'll be an update in the future. I did see somebody say that there's a version 42 or 40 something out now at the time of this. So hopefully that version has fixed the bento error. Then we can be like making bento dev kits all over the place. Yay! But until then, this is all we got. So I hope that this helped you, and I hope you'll be able to do your bento extraction with ease. And good luck. Have fun, and bye. Oh, wait. I forgot. You gotta tell me your questions. This is something I would like to do, answer your questions. So if you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comment, and I'll get to them when I get to them. Now, see you later. Have fun, and goodbye.